gauge of the size of his penis. If that's the case, then the legendary beast that is Bigfoot could pitch a circus tent. Glad I chose to sit here on this one. The search continues. Check it out.
Ooh, look at this.
Ooh, you like this?
I like this. We're gonna get some echoes in here. This looks like a good spot for us. Okay, what we'll do one or two more howls. If we don't hear anything, we'll try one last spot. We'll really go in there, kick it up again. Okay. Let's try and get this one. The old
I'll go first.
Aussie try.
The old Aussie try, alright. I mean, Matt's right here. You just gotta focus, but it's hard not to get nervous. It's go time.
Listen.
Did you hear something?
I thought I might have. So listen, see if I hear it again.
Even thinking of it is good. That's as good as, like, actually hearing something. Oh, what the was that?
Can we kill the white lights, please?
Oh my God, what was that? It was coming from over here. We just got back to the car to move to our next spot. We're just kind of piss farming around, being a bit silly, and then something just calls out just over there.
And we're gonna walk over there and see what the heck that is.
I don't know if I want to anymore. I'll stay behind you.
Remember I told you, once you hear them, you might not want to see them?
Yeah, well, I didn't think that was a real thing we were going to be doing tonight. That was proper freaky. I know right now you're all watching this going, oh, this is just one of those bullshit things you do on one of those shows. It's not. We weren't seriously meant to hear anything tonight.
Something's moving. Look over there with a therm.
We've been doing this big whoa kind of thing. This was just a whoa. Like that.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Like it's a Sasquatch that's not as excited as we are.
This is what gets them to push over trees and snap branches and get
Okay.
corner even if they know you're humans. Don't scare me. It's your turn.
I don't know how. I don't sound very butch. I think this is
Time to man up then. Good.
time to man up, says Moneymaker.
Seriously. I knew you had it in you.
I didn't know I had it in me.
Now can you kind of understand why when people say, well, when you hear something howling back, how do you know it's not just some person out there? Well, now you would know. There's no people out here right now. We're the only humans out here.
How does tonight's experience rate with some of the field trips you've been on before?
Well, we didn't get nothing. We could say that. So it's better than the
Absolutely.
ones where we got nothing.
Company was pretty good.
Company was pretty good. You were up for it.
Yeah.
You howled pretty damn well.
How about my man howl?
You did man howl. It was your angry howl. Was I didn't think you had it in you. Some people just can't do it. Some people can't make those sorts of howls that you did.
No,
real
they can't.
easily.
No, they can't. If
Yeah.
you're watching right now at home going, that looked really easy. It's not. It is not.
Some can, some can't.
Most can't, but most can't is what you're saying. Most people can't.
They can do some version of it. It wouldn't be necessarily loud enough to
But
get
it's
echoes.
not good because most people can't do it right. Only people like you and I.
That's right.
Shall we do one more for the road?
We can. Let's do it together.
Yeah.
A duet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we harmonise?
We blow out the air, then
Yep.
we take it all in.
So we didn't find a Bigfoot, but we had fun trying. Remember when I smelt a poo? Oh, and Matt gave me that Squatch hat, which made me dance like someone who has just broken both their hips. But more than anything, I realised you're never too old to be scared of the dark.
Thank you, Matt Moneymaker, wherever you are. Just because you never know
Do you want to do a Squatch howl now and see what we get?
Sure.
You ready?
Sorry.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What just happened?
Multiple Sasquatches is what happened.
Crazy footage commercial break. That's how it works. That's how it's worked. Now, you'll be very pleased to know this, Michael Buble. I know you are a collector of hockey pucks.
Yes.
Guess what I found for you, my friend?
What did you find for me?
There is a team called the Sasquatches. Yes. Philadelphia. So I got you to add to your collection.
That's amazing. Thank you, man.
Get the puck out of here. Booyah! Goodrem in the house!
That's very cool. I do. I collect every gig I go to, whatever arena I play in the world. I basically, the only thing I have on my rider is hockey puck and drugs.
So do any of you guys believe in any of that kind of supernatural...
Oh, yeah, completely.
Yeah?
I mean, I do personally believe that absolutely anything is possible. I don't put it past that there's, you know, walking aliens, whatever.
Well, Rob has had military experience up in the air, airline pilot. Have you seen, did you see UFOs?
You're a
I can't
pilot
really
as well?
talk about a Rove, but
A rugby player, a pilot, so many things.
You must have seen some weird stuff. Area 51, what's going down?
well, all Area 51 is, and I shouldn't do this, but I've been drinking, so it's just a big party. It's a rave. That's all it is. It's and everybody's like, oh, what the fuck? And yes, there are aliens at the rave, but whatever.
There's a rave and there's anal probing. There's no aliens.
Yeah, it's just anal probing rave.
Yeah.
Duh, Area 51.
I should congratulate you, sir, after how many years in the military?
23.
23. Lieutenant, you have made it to the rank of Lieutenant Colonel.
Lieutenant Colonel.
And you are about to leave the reserves.
Yes, I'm going to retire January 1st.
That's awesome, man.
Because I don't think that people would have seen that you would have, with the comedy background that you have, that you have the military as well. But the two kind of happen simultaneously.
Yeah, well, I was a theater and film major in college, but I also had my pilot's license when I was in college. So, you know, when you graduate from college, you're as a theater and film major, you're going to be a waiter.
Sure.
Or I could have been Top Gun. So I was like, Top Gun gets laid. So, so that's what I did. So I had a guaranteed air contract with the Marine Corps, and I went and flew for the Marines for a while, and then I realized if I pin those wings on, they own me for 8 years, and oh my God, I'll be a major, and that'll be my life, and it's a great life, but I wanted to be an actor and comedian. So I said, okay, I'm not flying anymore. Well, that went over like a fart in a wetsuit.
How do they take that when you say,
Right.
I want to be a funny person?
Yeah, you can imagine. My squadron commander goes, what? Sir, I don't want to fly anymore. I think I got the yuck in me. Riggle, you piece of shit! And then it went downhill from there. And went to New York City and pursued comedy and acting, stayed on active duty. So I was doing active duty during the day, and then at night I'd do comedy. 9/11 happened. I was activated, went to Afghanistan, came back, and about a year after I got back from Afghanistan, I got on Saturday Night Live. And that's
Great. After all you've been through, from what I hear, SNL auditions are the worst thing in the world to go through.
I've been shot at, and SNL was about the same. The SNL audition is a bizarre event. At least the year I did it, and it varies from year to year, but the year that I got my shot, they call you about 30 minutes before the gig, and they say, all right, go to Comic Strip Live on the Upper East Side, 2nd Avenue and 82nd Street. And you're like, oh, and you got 30 minutes to get there, and you're like, okay.
And that's your audition?
Yeah, and then the next day they invite you back, so you either get a call back or you get sent home. And I got a call back, so I was like, oh, good. So they said, come to 30 Rock tomorrow, and come to 8H, where they actually film Saturday Night Live, and you come out where the host comes out for the for the opening, and you do your monologue. And that first moment you say the joke that usually gets a laugh, and you get nothing. I mean nothing, except just icy cold air blowing on you. I don't care who you are. Your heart rate goes from 200 beats a minute to 300 beats a minute.
It's the worst.
It doesn't matter.
And that's what you guys are doing now, because you've been doing mentoring and full-blown judging.
Coaching, yeah.
Coaching for The Voice. And how's it been for you, Delta, being on that other end now, where you are the one, you know, choosing where people's careers are going to go?
Yeah, I mean, I loved it. I absolutely loved the experience. I mean, it was really fantastic, like being around so much music and seeing all the artists come up. I loved it. I mean, I guess because the only thing is obviously we have it because of our seats. We have our backs to everybody, so we have no idea what's going on. But, you know, when you would turn around, or if you didn't turn around, you did always feel really bad that nobody turned around with their seat. And the fact that you didn't even really get to see the performance fully, but you want them to do great, you know.
And I've seen you on the US Voice.
As a mentor.
But you have also, you've worked on was it X Factor in the UK?
Yeah.
Where One Direction were found.
Yeah.
Did you have a say in that?
Yeah, well, I didn't have I mean, listen, who has a say? I was on it as a mentor and got
You do. You're Michael
I got
frickin'
to hang
Buble.
out. Yeah.
Because that's one of the things, like, you hear about that, and all I feel I need to ask is just, what's One Direction really like? What's One Direction really like, Michael Buble?
They, honestly, all 5 of them, from what I hear, have gigantic.
Say it. Say it. Heaters.
They do. They do.
Come on.
Are they really hung?
Like hamsters, but sometimes hamsters are big like that.
Yeah.
Like you see a fat hamster will get like.
Please, you don't have to tell me about hamsters, my friend.
All right, when we come back, it's the random question hat.